Good evening, all. Today I'm bringing the learning video very late. Welcome to Billionaire. Had a hectic day, really hectic day, and I just finished my work and I still have some work left. In Bangalore, it's a short week because Friday is Sankranti and we're having a long weekend. So I was trying to cover some work. Anyway, now how did the day go? My day, I mean, since I'm a part-time trader, I always, as said, go for 5 to 15%, and this is what I made. In fact, this P early morning, I did have a late entry and lost around 3,500, which I recovered later. But after that, I could not trade. Now, if you see today, we had a very huge gap up, and do you see any trade in this range bound? It was very tough to trade, especially if you're a new trader. It will be very tough because we are seeing a lot of overlapping candles, which means premium erosion is happening and prices are not moving at the considerable pace. So it is testing your patience to make money. So my second trade, I think it was around 5 points. I think I entered somewhere here, and halfway midway I entered. So I was following this pivots. So I entered somewhere after the opening candle high was broken with this candle. It went sideways, sideways, sideways. Somewhere here I exited. So for 5 points, it took almost 30 minutes. And after this retracement to test this level, see, always you should understand there will be a retracement. I'll make it big for you so that you can see. I'm talking about this level. This was the high, and this level after going here, it was tested again. And then with reversal pin bar, if someone would have entered, there was around 15 points still here. Yes, that was one observation I made. Other than that, I don't think there was any fast move like this candle. Nobody can expect. We have a double top, so I don't expect you to trade until unless you are a pro, because you have a after two dojis, market went down and then pushed with a reversal doji. I'm sorry, reversal pin bar. So this was a qualifying entry because it was above R2. This is a reversal pin bar with a green head. This is a strong red candle, then doji, which means market is becoming indecisive. The conviction which sellers had in this candle has gone with this candle. Here they tried to push down, but buyers made it a reversal pin bar. So this was a good candidate for entry, but even in this candle, I think there was hardly around 7-8 points or something on option and ATM option. So overall, a tough day. Usually this happens when you see this kind of moves. Okay, I'll show this later. I wanted to show you something new today. So watch here. Do you see this area? What is happening here? I mean, we can call it an exhausting phase. Small candle, but every day having 150, 200 points, 250 points gap up. Now, who is making money here? I don't know. Somebody is selling the prior, what do you call, options at a higher price. That's why we need to understand. But anyway, it is too complex. Just to keep it simple, what do you see the pattern here? What is happening from these doji candles? We had only one day before yesterday candle, which was decent. Even that was not correctly in one direction, but it was okay. Decent candle. Now the yesterday we had both up and down, and today we have a very small bodied candle. But nevertheless, when you see this candle, what should you understand? I mean, usually if you are a day trader, how do you trade? So you want to trade near resistance, near support, blah, 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 everything fine. But as a novice trader, how do you trade? You want to see a red candle, and then your mind will relate to that red, and you will see that, okay, sellers have entered and you have a possibility of entering short, right? So keep it that way. I'm telling you, it's very safe to keep it that way. Like I said yesterday, if the full bodied green body is there, next day anticipate trend should be up. As an intraday trader, this is very important. We are not worried about what's happening here. We are worried about only 5 and 15 minutes trend. And when the entire day is green, you need to anticipate next day trend will be up. So while keeping this way, your mind will be set to focus on the right direction of the trend and you won't be unnecessarily going short. Yes, we have a lot of millions of COVID cases, a lot of negativity in the market. I don't know what other negativity, but I see only COVID because whenever I turn on the TV, I hear to see that the cases are rising. But anyway, this is a small body. So going by this previous example I showed, if tomorrow there's a huge gap up, understand we will have one more range bound day. You need to keep this in mind. But suppose if the price opens somewhere near to 18,212 or lesser than that, then I still advise you to go long. You need to think short only below low of the day. The low of the day is 18,132, right? This is the low, 18,128.8. So here you can anticipate gap filling till 18,085. Another 55, 60 points, and then you can decide. Okay, remember this point, 18,132. You will be able to figure out, no need to worry. I'm just making it big so that you can see. Now, before making it big, where is the close? The close is here, 18,212. Now, what was the target I gave yesterday? If market sustains, so this is what we used, right? This is developing candle. If you go to 1 hour, I'm going to make it quick. Have a little patience. This was the levels we marked yesterday together. And where did the market open? I said if market opens above 18,123, 143, expect 18,212, 200. It exactly hit the market. I mean, it exactly hit the bullseye. Now, why it hit the bullseye? It's not because I am saying it, it's because the buyers and seller think, okay, if this is a level, this is the next level. Now we are at resistance. If at all, if market needs to go down, it needs to go down from here. After opening somewhere here, after a huge gap up, it should come down. But you will gain momentum if market opens at the same level or within this candle and then starts going down. You will see the momentum. Tomorrow is expiry. Trade carefully. Suppose if price starts sustaining about 18,225, 230, the high of today, then anticipate price can go till 18,298, 18,300, 18,300, 18,313. Mark this level, market will very easily hit. I would go for 18,313. Okay, market is not absolute, but this range should help you to target. So again, we have a green body. When you see this, you see you have a lot of buying here. Yesterday we had selling from the top, buying from the bottom. Today we have more buying from the bottom compared to the selling at the top. The selling happened at the last minute, right? Last 30 minutes. So you can anticipate that there are still some buyers who are holding the trades, and tomorrow expiry, again, you need to think on buy side. Don't worry about the negative news. Worry about short only when it starts breaking the pivot or the low of the candle. Now, you know, I'm not going to tell anything. I even said that how I trade. So you can identify the price action candle near the pivots. You have an inside bar, you can scalp, you have a pin bar, doji, and then morning star. You can buy. Again, stop loss will be here. Without stop loss, you won't be able to make money. My first trade was here. After this inside bar, I took the trade from till here. Guess how many points I was able to get? I think it was only around 4.5 points. So market was very slow today. So if you follow floor pivots actually worked fine today. So there was one trade which I can tell you is in between. So in between R2, it's very easy to tell it will go to R3. Very easy to tell, anybody will tell, and it works once. Can it work twice? So when you want it to work twice, you need to identify an area where you have maximum points. Can we have these points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, where we have maximum points? It tried to break and came down, right? If you want, you can keep this also, the top. So there are some wicks above this line, but I'm talking about maximum points on the daily chart. 5 minutes. So when this broke, you had a scalping opportunity for 10, 15 points. That is how you need to trade. It's a strong candle. After this candle, this is an engulfing body. After engulfing, market closed above this engulfing candle, showing the bullish strength. So if you had captured this one, keeping the stop loss of 5-10 points, you would have gained around 10-15 points option. But anyway, let's see how tomorrow will be. Tomorrow is expiry. Understand, I told you this is the tomorrow's central pivot. The central pivot is normal. It's not narrow where we can anticipate a trendy move, but expiry can surprise us. But as you know, I'm a neutral person. I always want market to show me the price, no matter what's happening. As an intraday trader, if you start practicing price action, you need to cut down all the noise. You don't even need to see the what you call option analysis. Just price action and the pivots will guide you to make money, right? Am I making consistent money? Yes, I'm making consistent money. It might be small money, but still I'm making consistent money, right? So consistent small money in the sense I'm not making lakhs and millions, but overall for my capital on month, I'm making more than 50%, sometimes I double it, which is enough for a part-time trader. If you are a full-time trader, consider yourself, learn whatever I'm teaching. Everything is knowledge. It's Goddess Saraswati. You will like it. And even if 5% of you people who are watching this video will learn something, because every video I'm not giving any colored caption. It's analysis. And in this analysis, I'm teaching you a lot of price action. It's up to you how you want to trade. Okay. Now. Yeah, there is one more important thing. I don't have anybody to remind. So remember this thing. Tomorrow is expiring. I have already given the levels here. What are the levels upside? If it sustains above 18,308, 18,338 should be the target, keeping pivots in mind. So when you keep pivots in mind, where is our R1? R1 is at 18,250. So tomorrow, if there's a gap up and above R1, if it sustains, you can keep this as a stop loss and target 18,350 to 80 points upside. Likewise, if S1 is at 18,150, but where is the day's low? The day's low is here. Now this area, this entire area, 18,128 to 18,150 is a buying area, because see, when market second time tried to go down, you saw a lot of side angle and buying happened, and this buying went quite a distance. So you need to anticipate this is a buying area. So if any short should be below 18,130, which means the momentum will increase downside to capture the gap filling till 18,078. Sorry, gap filling is here. 18,059. When the price comes down to fill the gap, you cannot go blindly. This is a double top, right? This is a double top. How do I mark my levels on 15 minutes? When you see a double top, the first wick to second wick will always act as support. 18,080 should be your target. Downside below previous day low. And if this breaks, target 18,059. If 18,059 is broken, you need to anticipate this level, 18,030. And this is again a very strong buying area. If you want, you can mark it. Suppose if market cracks 18,023 to 18,800. So 18,800 will act as a buying area. So 20 points above 18,800, you can target. So this is how you need to play tomorrow. I wanted to show you something I said, right? So I'm going to remove all these things. Remember the levels. What I wanted to show was show daily pivots. Okay. Have you heard about the concept of virgin CPR? So because of the gap up, this level, today's CPR has not been tested. Remember, CPR is the heartbeat of pivots. This entire range will act as Support if the price is coming down. That is nothing but whatever level I showed you below, 18,045 to 18,023 till 18,000. If it cracks, will act as a support. You need to remember. I have several times I have told you, even if I mark the levels, the pivots, Camarilla pivots will capture all these price action levels, and you can just watch the price action and trade, blindly follow pivots. They will be your guiding principles. So remember this. So if not tomorrow, say tomorrow if market goes up, still remember this, within next 1 week, price will be attracted towards this virgin CPR. And when the virgin price is coming from the top, virgin CPR should act as a support. It should provide a support. If this support is broken, anticipate more downfall. If the price is coming from the bottom to the virgin CPR, it acts as a resistance. And if it breaks, it should go up. So what I'm telling is, if price tomorrow or next week comes down, anticipate buying in this area. Hope you learned something new today. That's all I had. Thank you all. Have a good day.